Images of Dragon Ball DAIMA have leaked, and they reveal the rise of the most powerful Demon King, someone who's going to surpass Majin Buu and make Goku tremble with fear. Stick around because I'm going to tell you everything about this leak. Stay connected to the channel and let's get into the video. Recently, a new villain was introduced in Dragon Ball DAIMA, Majin Kuu. This villain is the result of a collaboration between Dr. Arinsu and the witch Marba, a being created by combining the DNA of Majin Buu with several other creatures, using a Saibaman as the base. The outcome of this mix is Majin Kuu, a creature that is undoubtedly extremely powerful. Right from the start, his power is evident because Arinsu didn't even bother testing this monster. Not long ago, Arinsu complained to Marba that the last Majin the witch created was weaker than her, and if Arinsu said that, there are only two possibilities. Either she sensed that Majin's power and immediately concluded it was weaker than hers, or she tested its strength against hers and found it lacking. But with Majin Kuu, that didn't happen. Arinsu didn't want to test Majin Kuu. She simply decided to send him on a mission no other Majin could accomplish: defeating Tamagami number 1. If Arinsu gave this task to Kuu without even testing him, it means she already knows Kuu is far stronger than her. And if she sent him to face the Tamagami, it means she believes he has at least some chance of winning. In summary, Majin Kuu is indeed incredibly powerful, probably more so than any other Majin we know of. But did you know Majin Kuu is still incomplete? You probably didn't, since the anime hasn't revealed that yet. However, we already have leaked images showing that Majin Kuu will acquire new powers that will take this monster to simply incredible levels. But you know what's even more incredible? Your like and subscription. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you're not part of our community yet. This helps us a lot, and it's great for you because you'll always get new Dragon Ball content. Everyone wins. Thank you so much to everyone who likes and subscribes. You guys are the heart and soul of this channel. Seriously. Now, Majin Kuu is probably the most powerful Majin in the demon realm, at least based on what we know so far. Of course, we still don't know if Kuu is stronger than the Tamagamis, but I'm not even sure if I'd classify the Tamagamis as Majin since they're quite different. They seem more like artificial beings, kind of like robots. But beyond Kuu and the Tamagamis, who's the most powerful being in the demon realm? It's very likely that this person is King Gomah. When you look at Gomah's design and personality, he doesn't seem like much, but the truth is he's extremely strong. Proof of this is that he holds the title of Supreme Demon King. When Dabura's death became known, Degesu immediately declared Gomah the new king. And the way it was said implied that the only reason Gomah wasn't the king before was Dabura. And once Gomah was proclaimed king, no one questioned it. Not Degesu, not Arinsu, no one. As we can see, many people hate Gomah like King Kadan, Glorio, and Arinsu, but no one directly opposes him. More than once, it's been stated that Gomah is an incredibly powerful sorcerer. If Glorio, for instance, doesn't kill Gomah on his own, it's simply because he can't. We've seen that Glorio is a much stronger than average Majin, capable of forcing Goku to use Super Saiyan to defeat him. This means Gomah's power level surpasses Goku in his base form. On the other hand, we've seen that Goku in Super Saiyan 2 is already powerful enough to defeat Tamagami number 3 without much difficulty. Since Gomah isn't capable of defeating any Tamagami, this means Gomah is weaker than Goku in Super Saiyan 2. That makes sense, as he's also weaker than Dabura, who at most had the power of a Super Saiyan 2. So Gomah's power is roughly on par with Goku in Super Saiyan form, but I think that's enough for Goku to beat Gomah. However, this fight wouldn't be a traditional battle with exchanges of punches, energy blasts, or anything like that, since Gomah doesn't seem to be a fighter. He comes across as more of a sorcerer, someone who uses magic. Because of that, Gomah wouldn't engage Goku in direct combat. Instead, he'd rely on magical powers to try and contain or defend himself against Goku. In Dragon Ball Super, Moro's first fight against the Saiyans was somewhat like that. He used far more magic than physical attacks at the start. Of course, Gomah's power doesn't come close to Moro's, but the Goku from DAIMA also isn't comparable to the Goku from the Moro arc. But why am I talking so much about Gomah? Wasn't this supposed to be about Majin Kuu? Guys, understanding Gomah's power is important because the leaked image we have shows that Gomah and Majin Kuu will actually become one. Some time ago, Majin Kuu's design was leaked. Back then, no one paid much attention since it couldn't be confirmed as reliable. But now, we've seen that Majin Kuu's design was spot on, which adds a lot of credibility to this leak. However, note that the design we've seen in the anime is incomplete because in this leak, Kuu is wearing a cape, whereas he isn't in the anime. And doesn't this Majin Kuu cape look a lot like the one King Gomah wears? Majin Kuu was created with Majin Buu's genes, so he probably also has the ability to absorb people. When Buu absorbs someone, he gains traits from them, including their clothing. So, it's very likely that Majin Kuu will absorb King Gomah, especially since he's heading to the first demon world to face Tamagami number 1. And as we've already seen in the anime's first episode, Tamagami number 1 is very close to Gomah. This raises the possibility that Majin Kuu might fight Tamagami number 1 and end up at a disadvantage, given that Tamagami number 1 is probably the strongest of them all. However, Kuu might spot Gomah there, as the fight would likely draw the king's attention. He might show up to see what's happening, and at that moment, Majin Kuu could absorb Gomah. But it doesn't necessarily have to happen during his confrontation with Tamagami number 1. There could be other scenarios where this might occur. As I mentioned earlier, Gomah doesn't seem to be a fighter, so absorbing him wouldn't help Majin Kuu in direct combat. However, Kuu could gain several other magic-related abilities, which could make him even more dangerous. We still don't know exactly what Gomah's special magic is, but there's a good chance that the magic which drains the life force of the third world's Majins is his. If that's the case, it would give Majin Kuu the ability to absorb life energy, weakening his enemies while strengthening himself. In fact, Gomah likely has mastery over multiple types of magic, not just one. Dabura, for instance, could do various things. Now, imagine Majin Kuu absorbing Gomah and becoming the powerful Supreme Demon King, someone who not only has an extremely high combat power, but also a vast arsenal of magical abilities. Wouldn't this villain give Goku and the others a serious challenge? And there's even a possibility he could acquire the third demon eye, but that's another story, and I haven't seen any leaks about that yet. So, let me know in the comments how powerful you think Majin Kuu would become if he absorbed King Gomah, and whether you believe this will actually happen. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with any Dragon Ball fan you know. And to show me you're one of this channel's true Hakaishins, comment Goku versus Supreme Demon so I know you made it to the end of the video. Big hugs to you all, and see you in the next video.